We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. Let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only the three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Jones.
They've got Junior. T is out there with the prodigy. Then it's Jones. Here's the waiter. No good with the layup. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here is Boomer. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. Here's the waiter. It doesn't go for him. And the Wildcats the other way now. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Passes it to Boomer. To end the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him.
Jones taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's the waiter. It's stolen by Jones. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
White the pass to Boomer. Pass to G. Out to White. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Jones looking for an opening. Inside. The pass to T. Back to Jones. Pass to T.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. They set the pick to the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's White. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. And Jones sends it back. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to T. Back to Jones. Crafty move. Driving in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the call on Jones.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. home team.
Get ready for the Fifth Squad!
Wildcat substitution.
See the stats. Here's the eraser. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. The Magician out there with the bodyguard. Then it's White. And it's the eraser. And it's DJ in at the shooting guard.
Goes to your home team.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
G's checked in for DJ. Here's G. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Wildcats ball.
On Wednesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And then on Friday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win.
Brandon
Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
It's stolen by Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Fires from 14. The pass to the quick. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Wade sets the pick for Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 14 points.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the wing right side. Tries the spin move. The eraser passes to the bodyguard. Here's the eraser. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Popped up there for Wade. Kicks to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
personal foul, first team foul.
You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't about guys like Nowitzki. He had to play two ways. You were a 5, so David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
Here's the eraser. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks it to G from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Outside, Jones for the three. Good for another bucket.
Jones.
He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Passes it to Boomer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to G from downtown. Hunter grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Jones into the lane, and he can't jam it through.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Jones.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
.137 left to play here in the second quarter.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. There's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wildcats?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now here's Jones. He's got 21. And that one's good, Junior.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Goes to
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Jones, and there's the drive. Down low. 23 seconds left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. And T is going to pick up the foul.
number 14.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Durr.
Here's the waiter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The bodyguard.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Hopkins, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the...
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working.
All right, and now that we have a moment. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we've seen from Joe.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
So on the floor for the Wildcats. Prodigy is out there with Junior. Then it's T. Then it's Jones.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Here's the waiter. He takes it in. The shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And there's the pass to Boomer. From 6 away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Hopkins. Kicks it out to Jones. Driving to the basket. Passes to Hopkins. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Wildcat substitution.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
15.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
The waiter passes to DJ. It's good.
43.
And now just a 4-point Wildcat lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
On the basket by Jones.
3 points.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
Here's the waiter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to the eraser. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. That shot misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Jones. Nails the 16-footer. And now it's a 9-point Wildcat lead.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
And the pass to the waiter. They set the screen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Wildcats lead by. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. White is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's the waiter. Then it's G. Pass to White. Here's the waiter. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. It's deflected. And here's Jones. G with the rebound. Here's the waiter. And he gets it to go from the corner. The waiter's got his first points of the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Jones. Somehow misses the two-handed jam.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
The shot missing. White with it. Jones covering. White the pass to the waiter. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. Boomer, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch.
For your home team, number 24.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Jumps up. And then Jones with the jam.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
This is it to Boomer. Here's G. Pass to the waiter. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And G has it in the corner. Now the pass to the waiter. From past the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Boomer the pass to G.
Thank you. Stop.
Takes the 13-footer. It's not going to go for him.
Get down.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
I have no stamina.
Got to practice that one a little bit more. I think Coach will have some words for him at the next break.
No problems knocking that one down.
Good anticipation on the feed. Knows exactly where to go with that ball.
To the inside.
Good cut. Good looking rapper. Why is he?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good on the 13-footer. Jones has got 30 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him.
Yeah,
he shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And now a moment to present the New Balance.
Substitution on the court.
Yes, sir.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it to DJ. There's the pick. Lets a floater go.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that.
Outside, Jones.
Come on, bro.
From deep.
And
he's good on the three ball.
Oh, my God.
And it's an 11-point Wildcat lead.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Graham. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside Jones. It doesn't go for him. Here's Clutch. Here's Shake and Bake.
The officials were right on top of that.
Number 45. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
From the high post. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. And they're on the break. Rebounded by Shake and Bake. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Clutch. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Shake and Bake. He's out there with Shake and Bake, and it's Clutch in a shooting guard. No one near James as he lets it go, and it's off from three-point range. Outside, Jones, the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for...
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
There's the pass to Clutch. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Away team ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He kicks it to James. Off target from outside. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Away team ball.
The Wildcats come into this one following a loss to Las Vegas. Pass to Clutch. Inside. Pass to Wheeler. The 15-footer. And the shot is long.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Jones. No good there.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
The pass to Wheeler. Here's Clutch. Now here's James. Wheeler defended by Jones.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Fires top of the key. That shot off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Passes it to Wheeler. And foul on the shot.
All right, Doris, a bit of an old-school matchup. We got a couple of teams here that thrive in the half-court offense. Not something we see too much of anymore.
It's so true, B.A., but these are teams that put a high emphasis on execution, a lot of design plays, and plenty of structure to these offenses.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones, his shot is good.
Hey, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Clutch. Five to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Junior. Outside Jones. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. Jones has got 5 points.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there. I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Fades. Here's the prodigy. Lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Clutch. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Away team ball.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Takes the three. T grabs the miss. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far.
Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Jones. He drops it from range. Jones has got 8 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Away team.
Get ready for the Death Squad.
Let's see some of the numbers.
Shooting for the away team. Miles. One shot.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Hunter. Outside Jones. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 9, and we'll get things started in the second.
Get ready for the Death Squad.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Junior, and it's T in at the center position.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Clutch. Shot from 16, and he hits the jump shot.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside Jones. Here he goes. Pass to Hunter. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Junior outside. Stripped it away. It's a one-on-one situation from the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Jones. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Floats one up. Jones with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
On the take. Cuts off the pass. Here's Clutch to the paint. Pass to Shake and Bake. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
Grant,
foul.
starting your career in the 50s.
Shooting for the away team.
Actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. He can't get that one to fall. James is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Down low. Here's T. And he goes in for the dunk.
Assist goes to.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Shake and Bake from deep. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Clutch. Jones with the block. To the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
The away team.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. They're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's stolen. All alone on the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Clutch. They set the pick. Here's the three. That one no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Yes, making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The home team on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And there's the drive. Jam, good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Right side Jones. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. He's off on that one. Here's Miles. Pass to Freak. The three is up. Miles, that's good. He has 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And rejected. Back to Jones. Goes back up. Big Smooth with rebound. Here's Champ. The three. That'll do it for the first half. They're up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Howdy, folks. The moment you
take a look at the home team, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the home team.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to...
And that'll do it for our halftime show. Let's get you back out to the game.
Where's Crafty? Where's my mac and cheese?
Right there with you, brother. I need my K.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Junior, and it's Jones in at the 2 guard. And he drives in. Here's Clutch. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Jones. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They have no No answer defensively inside.
They've got Junior, and it's the prodigy. In at the 4. Pass to Shake and Bake. Stripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior.
The ball goes to the away team.
On Saturday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves. In Minnesota. Then on Monday,
the road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very...
Substitution for the away team.
One shot.
At the line for the away team, number 3. At the line for 1.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Pass to the quick. And here's Jones. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Rain Man. Blocked! Here's Freak. Here's Champ. 1:07 left in the third. Here's Freak. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Wildcats ball.
Now let's check out the... Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Outside Jones. Off target with the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball stolen. Out to the right wing. Here's the quick. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Champ. Driving to the basket. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Junior, and it's T in at the center position, filling out the middle. To the middle. To the inside. James can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kept alive, the prodigy. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. Here's the prodigy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Shake and Bake. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Jones drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Shake and Bake. James outside. And there's the screen. He takes it in, and the layup is good off the glass. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here they come. And And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 24.
Number 14.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Pass to Clutch. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Six to shoot. For three. Sends it home from three-point land.
For three.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now Jones.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. James with the ball over Junior, and too long on the shot. Into the lane. Second chance shot. The three ball on target from range. Jones has got 7 points here in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Out to the right wing. And the layup is good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to James. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. Here's Jones. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The rebound by the prodigy. Outside Jones. The three-pointer off the mark. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
51.
They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.